I want to play this clip. Mike Cernovich has obviously also been getting some press attention lately. I've done a bunch of interviews, some on print, some on radio, regarding the past week. I imagine most people know the story. And so here is Mike Cernovich. It says it's an NPR interview, but now Mike is very excited about this, or he appears to be. So Mike had this interview set up with Bob Garfield. His program is On the Media. It is I think it's a WNYC production.
Yeah, he co-hosts it with Brooke Gladstone.
Okay. And Bob Garfield was interviewing Mike Cernovich, and apparently the interview sort of fell apart. And Cernovich put this audio up before the actual show came out, and he put on his Facebook and said, "Boom!" like explosion. Mike shuts down NPR interview. Now, of course, it's not NPR, but it plays on a lot of NPR stations. And Mike does shut it down. But let's get into this because this is really interesting. And I have a feeling Mike's going to have a lot of booms going forward.
Let me give you an example of a published statement that is indicting on its face, that is not open for other interpretation.
Pause it for 1 second. Now, I don't know what Bob is talking about here when he's talking to Cernovich. I'm going to take the time during this piece. Go back to the beginning because he says, which isn't indicting on its face and isn't, subject to misinterpretation. I'm not sure what Bob is referring to there. Let me think about it during the course of what we hear here.
Let me give you an example of a published statement that is indicting on its face, that is not open for other interpretation, that is smoking gun evidence of depravity. And it concerns what to do the day after you have date raped someone.
Whoa, see, now you're lying. No, I've never said date rape. I've said definitely there are many false rape accusations. No, you're lying now. You're lying. If you think you're going to lie, no, you're lying. You are lying right now. You're not going to lie and mischaracterize what I said. Let's understand that right now. You're not running anything, sir. If you want to have a real conversation, we can. If you want to play little games and lie, then we're not going to stand up for that. You are fraud. You're fraud. This call is over. I'm going to post the audio, obviously, because we both recorded.
I'm going to read you
a
direct quote.
You're a fraud. You're a liar. So this is over.
Yeah. Now, he got very, very nervous about that. And this, it's weird that Mike would get so nervous about this and call this guy, what was his name, Bob Garfield. A liar, because when I was interviewed by Bob Garfield 20 hours before Mike Cernovich was, and I was telling him about all the horrible tweets that Mike Cernovich had put out there, we didn't have that problem at all. And in fact,
he didn't hang up on you?
No, and I didn't hang up on him when we read my tweet because I was perfectly willing to talk about my tweet. Oh, wait. Oh, here's that Mike Cernovich tweet. Have you guys ever tried raping? He put it in quotes. A girl without using force? Try it. It's basically impossible. Date rape doesn't exist. But I got to be fair to Mike here because I think that what Bob Garfield was talking about was Mike Cernovich's instructions on what to do after so that you send them texts and whatnot. But so I wonder if this is going to be something that Mike is going to run into from now on, where somehow reporters in the media might be more aware of things that Mike has done in the past. That's going to be a lot of booms. But, Mike, incidentally, I have a message for you from my daughter. Who had some pretty choice things to say about you, but they were not fit
for air.
But
I actually heard these. Shocking.
This is my message.
Who's laughing now, Sam?
That's called a dab.
Who's laughing now, Sam?
That's called a dab. Hi, folks. Sam Seder here. We still need your help on our Patreon page. YouTube ads have come back, but not nearly as much as we had before. So if you can help us out, any little bit helps. Head over to our Patreon page right at this URL, and you'll help us keep helping you by making videos